has been like kind of drawn out. And I'm going to say I'm not going to complain about it because I do feel like summer is just whipping past us in this crazy, crazy way. And I'm kind of here for the slowdown. So here's the deal. What have you been living in this summer? I'm going to tell you, the one item that has gotten so much use in my closet all summer long have been cutoffs. And the cutoff, hands down, that I have been wearing day in, day out, nighttime, date nights, cabin time, playtime, lounging time, errand time, whatever time, is the Parker. And we have gotten our last hurrah of the Parker short back in stock. And I'm pretty pumped about this guy because it is the short that made me into a short person. Prior to the Parker, I'd get a pair of cutoffs and I'd wear them like twice and I was like, I hate them, throw them, they get abandoned to the bottom of my drawer, never wear them again. And something about this Parker just completely changed my outlook on wearing shorts in the summer and opened up this whole new world of outfits for me, and I know it can do the same for you. So we are going to talk today all about the Parker, the amazing restock we got in, why you need to snag these because summer is only halfway over, and all the looks you can put together with these shorts. So, first of all, I want to hear from all of you. Why do you love them? What are so fabulous about them? I'm going to tell you why I think they're fantastic, starting with length. So they come in not one, but two lengths. And I think this year was a massive game changer for that. So we've always carried the short. That has been kind of our tried and true version, right? So what made the short version so fabulous in the Parker is that it is not tight on your leg. So gone are the days when you need to have that kind of sausage casing situation on those strong and powerful legs of yours. And let's usher in that cool vintage, I've had these for years, kind of feeling with a cutoff. And even in that shorter inseam, crazy flattering. Destruction, a higher rise to hold you in, but not so crazy high that you don't feel like a teenager, right? Just high enough that it's gonna let you easy tuck and not feel about things like creeping and poking around. Really comfortable waistband, just cool. So that is the short version, which I love. Usher in the long version. Now what I love about the long version, you get 2 extra inches of inseam, which is a humongous, humongous difference when it comes to shorts. If you are looking to give yourself a little bit more coverage in this part of your leg in particular, and that's the part that I'm always sensitive about when I'm sitting. I call it the sit spread. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You're like feeling like a rock star in your shorts and you sit down and you're like, well, okay, there's my legs. There's just a whole bunch of leg. I love the longer version for that. It just kind of holds you in. It's also great if you are running around with the kids on the floor, up and down, in and out, doing all the things. You get that same cool wash, that same vintage lived in feel, but 2 extra inches, which is a huge, huge difference. So this is a new wash actually that we got stocked in, which is so fantastic. It's called Parade. And here is the difference between the Swap Meet, which you know and love, and the Parade. It is all about the level of destruction. You can see they're both this great light blue vintage wash. Both have a raw hem. The Parade has a little bit of destruction, but you're going to get much more in the Swap Meet. So if you are looking for a cleaner, long cutoff, the Parade is the one for you. If you like a little bit more of that lived-in look, then I'd go Swap Meet all day long. And, honestly, if you feel like you need both, then I would just go for it because I am finding that there is a room in my closet for all the iterations and all the versions. So, how to wear the Parker. So let's start off with like kind of a fun, casual date look. So one of the ways that I love to toe in to wearing a short, no matter what time in summer it is with a wrap. because of the extra leg coverage. I find for myself, I'm often more confident about the front side of my legs than the back side of my legs. And I know that a lot of you feel the same way. A wrap is such an easy way to pair back to a short because it's super lightweight, so you're not gonna get hot in it. You get that fun, airy, breezy feel to it, but you get some really nice leg coverage. I also think it's a fabulous layer because you can do a little tank, tuck it in, and you're still gonna get that waistband detail, which is going to give you shape even underneath a layer. And again, on those hot days, it's such a fabulous piece to throw on. Also, if you're looking for a little bit more arm coverage, right? So I know some people are starting to ask, like, what size to wear, what size to wear? You know, in my Parkers, I wear my normal denim size. Typically, I say in cutoffs, go up a size. I found for me that the normal size worked best. I also do find that they stretch out a bit. So they're gonna warm up, kind of move with you, and so I like that kind of relaxed fit. So I went with my normal size because I liked it when they gave a little bit through the hips and the backside. So really fun wrap here. This is the Emmy. I think what's great about it is it's a little bit more sophisticated and a little bit more subdued. So black ground, a very, very kind of abstract animal print, so it doesn't scream like meow on it, just almost like a dot in this really great cream. Goes with kind of everything. I paired it back to the Shannon contrast tank from Michael Stars. I absolutely love this tank because it is a little bit more elevated. So great trim around the neckline, really, really beautiful fabrication, nice drape to it and not too long. So it's an easy one to tuck in. Other great wraps that you could pair back to this as well if you wanted to go something a little bit more bold. I wore this wrap a few weeks ago in one of my stories when I was talking about color. This is a great one to pair back to black. It also looks really great with like a heather gray. So love, love, love that combination, or even like a cream or a white. Fun little wrap here, and this has got that great stripe on it. And in this darker color, I also think this is a really nice one to wear now and even into early fall because it looks fabulous with jeans. And then if you're looking for something that's even lighter and brighter, this Alyssa tie-dye wrap is so, so pretty. Now, I love this guy, again, because of the neutral color. I think it would be so cute with my little panko sandals here. Easy one to wear back to, again, white or cream, but you can also pop it on with black. Now, for date night, I think an easy way to kind of dress this up a little bit is with your accessories. So I grabbed what is now officially my favorite new necklace that we carry, and I love this little disc pendant because it's so easy to mix and match. I was kind of talking yesterday about what's happening in jewelry, and one of the things I think is so fun is all the personalization. And I'm talking, yes, some monograms and all that that's going on, but I also think it's about layering pieces you love together. So adding this on with maybe a necklace you always wear, or popping on a couple different bracelets along with bracelets that you never take off. That is like, it makes it uniquely you, and this kind of layered look is so fun and feels collected. Kind of one of my favorites. So this guy, because it's not so long and also not so heavy, it works with just about anything. So fun. Okay, so we talked great little wraps. This is a fun date night. I have on my little panko again. This is an easy sandal because it's got a little bit of a flat form to it, so it gives me a little bit of height, but it doesn't have a big pitch heel, so it's not too overly dressy. Now, kind of in that same category, I was thinking about fun jackets. We're starting to get into that, like, thinking about layering season when maybe you need a jacket, you know, coming up in the evening, or many of us are returning to work and we need that great layering jacket. So I'm always thinking about what are those jackets that are super versatile. We have so many fun jackets right now. So let's start with probably my favorite, the Shacket. So we're going to start with this one. Now this is from Level 99. I'm going to pop this guy over here. Comes in two versions. First is your just great quintessential easy solid green. The second is this dark camo. Both fabulous. Now, shackets. Let's talk about it. Shackets are a thing going into fall season. It's a shirt and a jacket. Had a baby, shacket. Now, I love this guy. You might remember we had this earlier this year in a really, really light khaki. It's a fabulous piece to throw on over a dress, over a tank, and yes, to wear, of course, with my Parkers. So I'm going to show you what this looks like in camo because it's just so darn fun. This has got a little snap to it, which is so cute. Now, you guys know this is level 99, so you know the quality is fantastic on this one. The length of this is what I think actually makes it terrific. I was talking with a girlfriend who's more petite. She's like, oh, I don't know, shackets. I think I'm going to drown in them. They're going to be too tricky. I was like, no, no, no. Let's talk about the tips and tricks for a shacket when you are more petite. Number one, and this is true of almost any jacket, show a little arm. So the first thing I do when I pop on a shacket is I unsnap or unbutton the sleeves and I do a little roll. Show a little bit of that wrist off. Getting that skin kind of exposed helps to balance out the proportions. Now, what's great about this shacket, it's not too long, but it is bum covering. So lengthening the body, but again, now with a tank underneath tucked in, I'm getting credit for my waist. So important. This dark, dark camo feels really fresh and fun. Not so like camo in your face, but just enough that you get a little print and pattern. Love it, absolutely love it with the Parkers because I think it's kind of an unexpected, fun, like another version, I think, of a date night look. But I also think just in that great utility green, this is a piece you will wear again and again and again. Also, not so heavy that it feels like you're wearing this big jacket. Lightweight, so easy to wear in and out of air conditioning right now, or when you just need that one extra piece, like this would be great to bring on the boat with you, just to throw on. You can make it uber casual, or again, you can totally dress it up. So fun. So level 99, great little jacket. Another jacket that I'm loving is this really fun utility jacket from Paige. Now, this is kind of a fun spin on the utility jackets that we've been loving. This guy also comes in green and black. Why I love it, I'm going to pop on the black for you just so you can see the difference between the shacket and then this little number from Paige. I want to give you the name of this guy. This is the Pacey. Now, what's fun about this one is some of the fashion details. Little bit of a puff sleeve to it, and you can see this is not a longer length. This is a little bit shorter. So for you petite gals out there that are worried that you're just going to drown in that shacket, this is a really nice one because it's not going to be so long. Really fun to balance out with a Parker. I'm going to do the same thing here, gang. I'm going to roll up that sleeve, give myself just a little bit of wrist credit. Really fun fashion piece. Black and green. So kind of which, oops, wrong one. Black and green. There we go. That was Marrakesh. That's coming up next. Black and green, two ways to do it. Now, I think one thing that's kind of fun to call out about black on black is you get a little bit of that twin set look, but I also think it dresses things up a little bit when you don't contrast your layer. So I'm really digging this. Now, if I wanted to add even more edge, I might swap out my shoes, grab this little fun Vince Camuto. This would be such a cute little studded piece. And then layer on like a little bit more of a statement bracelet, and then I think I'd be good to go. Now, back to this longer Parker, so cute. Again, if you're more petite, I think this is where you could grab that shorter Parker, or if you just want to show off those gams, super, super hot for a fun little date night, darling. Okay, now we get to go to the Marrakesh jacket. So you know Marrakesh, we know how much we love their jackets. Always a ton of stretch, so comfy, so flattering. This is a really fun one that we just got in, just hit the site, just hit our stores. I'm a huge fan of this because I feel like it's the perfect transitional jacket. So many ways to wear it. This guy's a zipper instead of your buttons, and it's got a little bit more, just a little bit more of kind of that great statement collar to it. But again, super lightweight, so not super heavy, okay? So here's the deal. More of a bomber silhouette, so shorter. If you like that nipping in, this is a really great one to flatter. I'm going to push up those sleeves. You can tell what my pet peeve is with jackets, right? So I like this guy because if you want to accentuate your waist a little bit more, or if you are short-waisted, or if you just need a little bit more curve in that waist, pair it back to a darker layer underneath. Grab this guy. You can see it's hitting me right at my waistband. Really helps to nip you in, and look at that great hourglass shape that it creates underneath. So flattering and so fun. Now, I think of like an interesting way to kind of pair back to this could actually be with maybe even a different color tank underneath. So I'm showing you that great little Michael Stars tank. Where's my other color? It also comes in this super yummy kind of evergreen color. It's called Pine Grove. Now I love this green because it's not like your typical utility green. It's this really rich green, which I actually think is so pretty in this kind of monochromatic family. It picks up the darker tones. I know, so pretty, right? It picks up the darker tones of this jacket. An easy one to wear. Again, I might pair this back to my black shoes. Could be so fun, but really, really great color. Love that. And then last but not least, in that same kind of bomber category, there's a really fun new jacket from Marrakesh that I've been digging that I wanted to show you. Now, this one's a fun one just because I think it's a little more playful. I think it's going to look killer, killer cute as we get into fall season, back to black denim. But right now, I like it just layered over a little black tank for some shine. How fun is this, you guys? I mean, how darn cute is that? Now, I love it with the blue Parker, but I actually think it would be real darn cute back to white. So the Parker comes in short and long in white, and what I think is really fantastic about the Parker in white is that it's actually a really soft white. So it has this great kind of vintagey feel to it. So even if you're wearing a white tee, even like something really true bright white, it's got this kind of washed down feel. I think they call the color panna cotta, if I remember correctly. Yep, which delicious. Let's have some dessert. Super cute. But how fun would this be together? I think it just brings it a little bit more summery and also an unexpected twist. So I love the white. And again, this is one short. Even in the white, I do not size up. I wear my same size in white as I do in blue, as I have in black. My Parker size does not change across color, which is usually not the case with most brands. I almost always go up in white, but in the Parkers, I don't. Okay, we talked fun jackets. Now, I think one of my favorite looks for summer always, and I've talked about this before, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Midwest girl in me. I love a good like short sweater combination. You know those like fleeting days, they're in the spring and they tend to be in late summer when you need a great layer, but it's still warm enough to wear shorts, or something about like you have this vision of sitting on a beach or on a bonfire. Maybe you're actually doing it. It's not even a vision, it's real. I love a good sweater for that. So I grabbed a couple of my favorites because there's some real cute ones around the corner here that I've been kind of digging and I wanted to show you. All right, starting from the top. Let's see. Let's look at maybe just kind of this great little pullover category. The first one I grabbed was this beautiful sweater from Allison Joy. Now I love this because I think it's a spin on a tie-dye, but more of kind of a bleached out look. This silhouette is so yummy. You might recognize it. We had a very similar silhouette in a great little yellow and white tie-dye earlier. Now we've got it back in this beautiful washed down purple. I have never been a purple gal until this year, and I think it's because of these like really earthy lavenders that are happening. I think this one is so pretty. Now again, really cute with the blue. But can we just take a hot second for how cute it is with the panna cotta? I mean, come on, gang. Like, is that not the cutest little outfit you've ever seen? So fun, right? So great. Now, I like this sweater too because it is just a touch more relaxed. So not super fitted. It has that kind of lived-in look. You can see this great little raw edge here, as well as on the sleeve, as well as on the hem. Really pretty, really fun. Absolutely one of my faves. Now, on the kind of the other end of the spectrum, if we want to go with something really playful, is this great little hooded star sweater. First and foremost, what I want to say about this guy is the quality is so yummy. I mean, how cute is this? The stars on the inside in white. I love it, with that rib trim on the wrist as well as on the bottom. A beautiful cotton knit, so dang cute. I love this guy for cabin weekends, any like the little parades. We just had a big parade in downtown Minneapolis last night that my son walked in for hockey, and it was so cute. And there's just something very like Americana, right, about popping on a little star, but can also go a little edgy. So again, I'm gonna grab those Vince Camutos that I think are so cute, pop this on, and it goes less preppy, more rock and roll. Kind of fun, right? So good way to do that. I would also maybe throw on a big hoop earring just to edge this up a little bit so it doesn't get too sweet. Now, speaking of edgy, who says you can't wear like a sweater and shorts for date night? So I've got this Michael Stars tank on. I just got my little cami on underneath because I want you to see two fun, unexpected date night looks in sweaters. The first is from John and Jen. What I think is so cool about this guy is the way that they've opened up the knit. So really, really lightweight. It's black, so that's why I think it's kind of fun for more of a date night or cabin weekend. Maybe you guys are sitting around the bonfire or just a casual dinner out. How fun is that detail? I mean, so cute, right? And because you've got this more open mesh knit, it's really, really easy to wear and not feel like you're absolutely baking in it. Really cute cable knit. Check that out. So fun. So the detail in this is so, so good. Also, you're noticing that it's not super long. So this is an easy one just to give yourself a little waist. Do a little half tuck on this one, or honestly, just leave it out because it's not so long. Generous, relaxed fit. I'm wearing my true size in this. If you wanted it to be just a little bit more shaped, you could easily go down a size. Really fun one. Kind of loving this guy. So cute. Same idea. This one has more of a cutout detail, which I think is so fun. So it still feels kind of summery, and again, a little bit more date night in feel. Is this new sweater we just got in from Jameson. This is like my retail side of me, guys. I can only throw so many things down on the floor before I start to feel guilty. And I think about all the years that I cleaned out dressing rooms and rehung clothes and just had to do it. All right, so this is from Jameson. What's really fun about this guy is the cutout detail and the V-neck. I know that sometimes crews can be tricky to wear, especially for those of us that are a little bit more busty. Just chokes you up too much, right? So this guy, I'm gonna pull my hair back so you can see. How fantastic is this? V-neck, so opens up the neckline, bra friendly, so normal bra with this, show off one of those fun little stack necklaces. Again, lightweight cotton knit, so super, super easy to wear. I love this with blue. Again, if I was gonna go a little more sexy, I might either go with my short Parker or I might pop on my white just as a fun, like black and white. There's nothing to me more quintessential than a black and white combination for summer. And done. I mean, so great. Now this is my true size. Again, you can see it's just a little bit more relaxed through the body. Home run, right, gang? I mean, home run. So, so good. Such a good one. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's a great little date night. Now, last kind of thought in layering comes back to all these great cardigan sweaters. So many fun options here. The tank I wanted to talk about that you can wear underneath it. So I guess kind of two thoughts. Number one, with a great summer cardigan, you can wear it as a top. It's kind of a thing, and I like it because, again, much like the Jameson, right? So, so easy to wear and kind of open up your neckline if you're a little bit more busty, or if you just want a little bit more sex appeal in your sweater. It's a great way to wear a cardi. Just wear it buttoned up as a top. If you want it to be functioning more as a layer, that's where I would grab this great little chaser tank. Comes in two colors, this really pretty cream as well as this great, great dark green. Beautiful options. Ash was wearing this the other day. I thought it was so pretty. I'm going to pop on the cream just so you guys can see it. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to show, well, you sat on Ash, so I'm going to let that be your memory because I want to show you how you can wear a cardi as a shirt, okay? I'm going to grab one more black sweater. This one is from Peyton Jensen. Shaker knit, so kind of that fun kind of fisherman knit sweater. This is in black. Your boyfriend tells you that you're the cardigan queen. You are the cardigan queen. We should all be the cardigan queen. There's a reason that they're amazing, right? Because they're so versatile. So here it is as a top. I mean, how freaking cute is this, right? It acts like a V-neck, but it functions like a cardigan. Again, super lightweight. I love the oversized buttons on this. You can easily do a half tuck, but gang, that V is not too low. So it's easy to wear without feeling like you're showing off the world, but you're showing off just enough that it makes it a little bit more fun to wear, more of a relaxed body. I'm wearing my true size. So here it is. This is Peyton Jensen, just simple little cardi in black. Now another option, and one that I'm equally obsessed with, is from Design History. I've shown this before. It's such a fantastic cardigan in this great cream base with a little bit of a marled tie-dye. So fun, right? Now, the reason I like this guy, going back to that chaser top, there is also a really cute Varley top, by the way, that is cream, that is similar to this. But if I'm going to show you the chaser version, that front pocket, you can see this is grounded more in cream, an easy one to pop on underneath, and much like the Michael Stars, not so long. So an easy one to wear with shorts because you don't have so much to tuck in, not so much fabric. So I wore this at our last photo shoot in LA. It was the perfect layer. I was so happy I had it, but really digging it. Back to this little tank. And then last but not least, another really fun way to rock a cardi with shorts is to grab one that has more of an open weave to it. So this is brand new. This is from John and Jen. I love this guy. It's so darn pretty. Now, because this is an open weave, a little harder to wear, right, just as a top. Now, I would just pair a simple little cami underneath this, or I would pair back that little chaser tank, which would be so darn cute. Can the color on the tank be too high with a cardigan? No, I don't think so. I mean, for what I like when I wear cardigans and a tank underneath is I do like something that shows a little bit of my collarbone. Otherwise, I do feel like a little too buttoned up. What I think helps is like the proportions everywhere else. So if I'm wearing maybe more of a tank that has a higher neckline and I'm wearing my cardi open, I might wear a shorter short just to kind of balance out how much skin I'm showing. If I'm wearing more of an open V cardigan, I feel like I've got enough kind of skin going on here, so that's where I might pair it back to a longer short. So for me, it's kind of about that proportion so you don't get that cardi looking too kind of prissy, right? Like we want it to still have a little bit of attitude and sass to it. So no, I don't think there's a rule. For me personally, I think it looks best when you show just a little bit more of your collarbone, which is why I love both that chaser and that Michael Stars tank, because they're not such a kind of high like crew neck tee. Does that help? I hope so. Yeah, I don't like cardigans too high. I don't either. It kind of makes me nuts, right? So this little guy is such a fun one. I would love this with just a cami underneath, or your Maya tank would be great, or that little chaser open with your shorts, and you're done. Good to go. Okay, we talked a lot about great layers. The jacket, the wrap, the sweater, so many fun options, but what if you just want to go simple, classic, cool? Well, we got this amazing new shipment of just very limited quantity, but so darn cute, relaxed button downs that I just had to show you. Starting frumpy. Yeah, it kind of gets frumpy. I know. Cardigans can get kind of frumpy. I agree. So this kind of relaxed button down option, I think, is one of those just classic, easy, put together outfits that can take you absolutely anywhere with your Parkers. You feel and look put together. Now I'm going to stay on this like one more date night look because this has been a combination that I've been just living in all summer long. Black relaxed button down, Parker short. And again, this is where your white totally, I mean guys, is that not so chic? Just black and white, and then you wear your white panko from Dolce, and you're done. I mean, it does not get any easier than that combination, I'm telling you. Black and white, always right. Always right. It's my little rhyme. I made it up. We're gonna go with it. Okay, so this is from Nation. Brand new shirt. This is a Catherine Classic button down. I absolutely love this. Megan was wearing this the other day. She looked so chic and put together in this. I love the rolled sleeve on it to give it a little bit of shape. It's meant to be kind of rumpled and lived in. So thank you, hallelujah. That means no ironing. It's meant to be that way. Now with my button downs, I like to just pair it. I like to open it up a little bit, maybe stack up my necklaces for date night. That makes it feel a little bit more sassy. Throw on a gold hoop, put my hair up, put on my shorts, and I'm good to go. Absolutely can take you anywhere, to dinner, to the beach, running around. It doesn't get any better than this. So chic, so put together. So yes, I think that absolutely can be a date night look. Now, other tops, one more maybe that I think has that like date night possibility is this beautiful top from Rails. Now, I have a version of this from last year. We got a new version of it in this year. Dare I say this one's even better? They always make it better like the next year, don't they? Do you ever find that? So from Rails, this is a popover. I love the open neckline of this. So again, for those of you that are a little hesitant with that relaxed button down, you worry about that pulling, this is a really, really nice option because it's both a relaxed body and it's that open placket. So you don't have to worry about that button situation, which drives me nuts, nuts, nuts. Now, easy to wear back to your Parkers in the light blue. I think that's such a fun combination. And then just throw on your fun little wedge, your gold jewelry, grab your little straw clutch, done. So fun, feels very Hamptons, kind of vineyard chic, really pretty. And then for more of that just like long layering, we've got some really fun options. So starting with this yummy, yummy star button down. This guy is so cute. One of my absolute favorites. Oh, I know, this is a big heart one, right? So crazy soft. This is the Ingrid. Now this guy, I know we have a few more units of this one and some of our others, so snag this guy before it goes. Chambray, tencel feel, so drapey, lovely. Here's my rule with Rails button downs. I always go up a size. I like that more relaxed fit. I'm gonna show you in this guy what I mean by that. So, because this is a small, and if you're looking for something more tailored, okay, with Rails, then wear your true size. But I'm kind of a fan when it comes to my button downs of feeling just a touch more relaxed in them, right? So that's why I think in this Ingrid, I'm gonna go up a size. So this is gonna be the small. Let's see. And sometimes with Rails, it varies by fabrication. Because like in that popover, I wore my normal size. Okay, so this is a small on me, which would normally be, right, kind of my standard size. Now you guys, like, take it in. What do you think? I mean, this I think is more tailored. It feels like it gives me maybe more shape in the body. I mean, I really like it. I think it feels really pretty. But honestly, in this kind of shirt, I like a little, just a touch more slouch. So I would probably, for me, go up a size. But you get a really good sense of how it fits. This guy just has a little bit more shape to it for sure. Now, contrast is this fabulous stripe. Now, kind of gaga for this. I'm absolutely loving like the contrast stripe here. This is a great linen, but much like that Foundation top, the more wrinkled, the more rumpled, the more lived in, the better. Now this one I think is a more relaxed fit. I find that Rails linen tends to be more relaxed than like their chambray or their tencel. So you think it's too small? Yeah, I hear you. I know, I feel like I want it to go bigger, right? So in this one though, I think it's a more relaxed body, so I would probably wear my true size in this one. So fun. And then last but not least, if you are truly looking for just that quintessential, goes with everything, wear it with your Parkers in any color, in any silhouette, then the best piece you can get, hands down, no doubt about it, is a fantastic white button down. So just got this in from Cloth and Stone. Absolutely the best white shirt you can get. This is the classic shirt tail button down. Okay, so tencel, so yummy, relaxed, chic, so cool. I mean, let's talk about all the fun details on this guy. Okay, starting from number one, the fabric. Drapey, yummy tencel. Okay, so cool, comfortable, doesn't feel too formal, doesn't feel too crisp, doesn't feel like I need to iron it every time I wear it. Number two, more of a bracelet length sleeve, but it's got this super great, I love this detail, this great cuff that I tend to actually roll up and have it kind of do like almost a little meet and greet at the seam, and it makes it into more of a 3/4. And PS, just a little bit more, I think, of a tailored roll than like our typical roll, right, where we're like shoving it up. Now, you can see in the back, look at that great little vent detail. So it's just a relaxed body. This is a small. You can see that it's just roomy, easy, breezy. Now, for me, with a short, I'd probably do my full tuck on this just to give myself a little bit more waist, right? But it would also be so easy to just do a little half tuck with this guy as well. I love the oversized pocket. That's so fun. And again, roomy enough that even if you are more busty, this is an easy one to wear, right? So yes, you had pale blue one from last year. So great. I just love it in the white, and you cannot go wrong with a white button down. Get it now. It looks as amazing with your Parkers as it will with denim as we get further down the road. It's that absolutely essential piece everybody needs in their closet that you will wear again and again and again. It's that like when in doubt kind of piece, you know, where you just grab. Okay. We talked relaxed button downs. We talked wraps. We talked sweaters. We talked jackets. But most importantly, we talked about the Parker in this amazing restock we got in of our favorite Parker short. Gang, this is it. Snag this short. I am telling you, it is a game changer for you non-short wearers, for how you're going to put together looks this summer. Absolutely will become your favorite short in your closet, hands down. We've got some sun to soak up before summer's over, and this is one of the best ways to do it. I hope this gave you some great ideas on how to style that Parker. Get them in your basket. Drive to a store and check them out. Ask for them in Trenson before they are gone for the last time. Thanks so much for joining me. So fun today. I hope this gave you some good ideas, and we will see you soon. Take care.